Today, the hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium, the tension palpable. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Good evening everyone, plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're very much looking forward to bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's France up against Portugal.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Raphael Varane plays with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And introducing the visitors lineup today. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. And Andre Silva is the lone striker. Well, no card, but the referee... Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
The opening goal of the game then. Can they create something from here? Andre Silva. Diogo Jota. Bruno Fernandes. And unable to keep the ball. Mbappe. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender, and the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, a second goal for them here. Getting forward. Might be a chance here. Mbappe! Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And intercepting it. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And space to cross it. Takes the shot! Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. And a strong tackle. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? And the counter-attack came to nothing. Oh, lovely ball. Dembele. Might it be Mbappe? His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and bang, he doesn't need a second invitation. Beautiful strike to finish.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Pogba. Untidy in possession. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Guerrero. Renato Sanchez with it now. Oh, tremendous block. A real opening now. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Guerrero. On a pretty ordinary challenge. Kylian Mbappe. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Conte, what can they do from here? Well, he took care of it defensively. Well, what on earth happened there? Domingos Duarte. It's with Guerrero. Diogo Jota. Bruno Fernandes has it. And he's taken it away. And threaded through by Mbappe. Now, will they do it from here? Still alive. And it was turned out, so a throw-in will be next. Diogo Jota. Dembele. Not the pass he had in mind. N'Golo Conte. And the ball's gone. Diogo Jota. Well, possibilities in the centre. And struggling to get the shot off. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well read to win possession back. André Silva. It's with Duarte. Guerrero. Well, he keeps going. A real defensive commitment there. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Well, following that tackle, he's got to go into the book.
Yeah, he's mistimed more than anything there. Just mistimed his tackle.
André Silva. Chance to attack using width. And a useful cross. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. And the danger cleared. And that is that. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Renato Sanchez. They've lost it. Mbappe. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Untidy in possession. André Silva. And this is Diogo Jota now, breaking at pace. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Good defending to prevent the chance. Conte. Paul Pogba. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And that is offside. André Silva. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Crisp tackling. They couldn't maintain possession. Mbappe. Well, he's thwarted after the foul. A chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick. Playing with purpose and control. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Renato Sanchez. André Silva. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, it all counts for naught. Just the clearance that was needed. Ruben Neves. Really a very poor ball. Half an hour remaining then. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort.
Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Good defending. Bruno Fernandes. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Now can they make something happen? Couldn't keep it. Excellent challenge. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Mbappe. Can he take the chance? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay. The timing of the run gets him behind the defenders and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Diogo Jota. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Oh, what an opportunity. He can't hold on to it. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we see it again, Derek. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at the keepers, but to be fair, it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much better, to be honest. Just a bit unfortunate. It really dropped to an opponent.
A bit sloppy in possession. Domingos Duarte. Options in the centre. And Bernardo Silva has it. And now Guerreiro. Bernardo Silva. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes. Possession lost, intercepted. Mbappe. Mbappe. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Pedro Gonçalves. João Felix. Masterful piece of foiling. Lost possession. Bernardo Silva. Can he take advantage? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And Bernardo Silva has it. Regained possession. Oh, great vision. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Good-looking sequence. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And they're making a change. Joao Felix. Rafa here. Jota. And Laporte in the way. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Attending to his defensive chores. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome, Lee.
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game, and there was certainly that today. Sharp, clinical and exciting to watch for sure.
Dembele. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
A complete performance, 4 in front now. On a pretty ordinary challenge. Kylian Mbappe. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. And struggling to get the shot off. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Mbappe. Can he take the chance? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Oh, what an opportunity. He can't hold on to it. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. And a goal to delight the fans, just what they were hoping for.